Hi. So for the letters project, I was able to sit down with my mom and we were able to like talk about the project, and I even let her read my letters that I wrote to my future kids and my future spouse. And it was cool to like have that experience with my mom, and she was kind of able to see a different side of me and kind of get to learn about some things that I've been learning about and just what's important to me as I become a mom and a wife in the future, and some insights that we talked about and that both of us had. It was cool just to talk about the promises that she's been able to make as a wife and a mom, and the things that have been important to her as she's like taken those roles. And something that she was talking about is how having a Christ-centered home and a Christ-centered life is something that she's um, really strived for and kind of promised my dad, and to be a good mom, that's something that she thought was important, and I feel like she's done a really good job at that. And so that was cool to know that that's been one of her priorities. And then she also talked about how loving unconditionally is something that she's like promised my dad and her kids. And she was just talking about how like even though things are tough and that things aren't always going to be easy, that she promises to love unconditionally and always give the benefit of the doubt, and just to put love over anything hard that might be getting in the way at the moment. And then some thoughts that she had on the project. She really liked the opportunity to be able to like read my letters and to be able to have that like open discussion with me, and we were kind of able to learn more about each other. And she was talking about how she thought it was really important to take the time to think about what's important to you as you take those roles, and thinking about like what you can do now, like now that you've established those promises that you want to make. What can you do now to like start preparing to actually like fulfill those promises? And so that was a cool insight to get from her, and to kind of start thinking about things that I can start implementing into my life. And then from my discussion I had with her, really added to what I learned, and some things that it added to like what I gained from the experience of my own, was just that I need to take time to evaluate what's important to me, and I did that through making those promises. And also that I need to like reflect on those things and make sure that my life right now and the things I'm deciding to do and say, that those reflect those goals that I want to have. And so make sure that my life right now is in line with the life I want to have in the future. So yeah, those are just some of the things I learned and that I got out of having that discussion with my mom. And yeah, I really liked the project. I thought it was really insightful.